already halfway filled here, and I'm gonna do it in the Discord.
Okay. Here, I'll just push. I'll just push it. I'll push it. I got the post all made.
Yeah, yeah, push it because get it filled at least.
Okay. What's up, everybody? It's Just on Tap. I'm Evan Hoovler. I'm here with Waleed. Waleed, how was Bears practice training camp?
So, for those of you guys not in our Discord, I went to my first Bears training camp ever. I got to watch my Bay Roma Dunze. I got to watch Torrey Taylor punts, which is awesome. That dude's hang time is unbelievable. That's how much of a football nerd I am. I enjoy watching punters. So, also, if you don't enjoy watching good punters, you're not really a fan of football. I'm just going to say it right now. I'm pretty excited. Oh, I see JB's already in this. We got 7 people filled. We're about to do a 10-man in under 7 minutes. Seymour's probably going to miss it because he's got a kid he's trying to put to bed. So don't worry, Seymour. You can get it next. You can get it tomorrow. We'll be back here again at like 6 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, you know what's nice about Bears training camp is I kept noticing Colin Johnson doing really well at practice, and then he had a good game. And it's like, oh, okay. So, you can kind of predict these things. He probably won't make the team because, that's just how it is when it comes to, when you're, the 5th receiver on the, roster, your chances kind of suck. But it was nice to see guys doing things. Oh, look at that. Oh, Seymour made it.
Nice.
All right. So we're already full, and we're going to go in 6 minutes.
And Adam's here,
we got
too. At least half.
We got half Discord people here, so that's always a good sign. Hopefully these people all show up. And it'll make it fun because it's going to be hard for me because you guys are not going to be easy to deal with.
Doesn't Paul W. usually show up?
Maybe, I don't know. Look, some of these names, some of the guys that are probably in our salary cap Discord channel don't actually talk. So I don't know. Some of these guys are actually some of our people, I'm sure. Yeah. But they don't actually let us know that there are people, which is fine. You don't have to talk. I'll talk enough for both of us. We've established that very clearly already. Damn, Tony just missed it.
Sorry,
well,
Tony.
I mean, it's all right. Honestly, we're doing a 10-man, and I got plenty of time tonight, so we'll see if we'll get a second one in. Oh, good God. So, training camp was cool. It was nice to watch people practice. My favorite thing were the 3 white guys behind me talking about how strong an arm Tyson Bagent has, which tells me you don't watch football because what I remember of Tyson Bagent as a rookie is he couldn't throw it successfully over 10 yards. That stuff cracks me up. They're also it's interesting because you get a different kind of Bears fan at training camp, and you'd think that people who go to training camp would be more knowledgeable, but that's not the case. They're so meatball-y. Also, some random dude from my Scott Fishbowl draft was at the training camp trying to get my attention, and he's calling by name. I met this guy literally for 30 minutes. And I did not remember him until my friends were like, I think that guy's trying to get your attention. I'm like, oh, my bad. I was like, Scott Fishbowl, if you're not familiar with it, it's a charity fantasy football league. It's got all kinds of experts and fantasy football writers and TV personalities, all kinds of stuff, and it's insane. Yeah, I'm the beautiful magazine guy. Oh God, the people in our Discord sort of picture. I don't have a way to pull it, so I'm not going to. But he was like, you were just telling me, you just were spending 5 minutes telling me how bad Will Levis is, and I'm like, he definitely talked to me because I do hate Will Levis. Oh, it's fun. Oh my God, we're getting started in 3.5 minutes. That's so much better. That's I like vamping and seeing that we're almost getting ready to draft. Because let's be honest, I do love talking about me, but I like to talk about auctions way more.
I should just link the auction when we're doing pre-production, and then link the YouTube
Make sure
separately.
We got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm still working out working the dust off.
Yeah, we'll get there. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, this is going to be a fun 10-man. Tony, we filled it fast to make sure you wouldn't get there because you won last time. This is my show. I need to win.
That's true. And I'm with it now. The earlier in the day it
Yeah,
is, the more with it I am.
Tony. Oh my God, that was the weirdest 10-man I've ever seen. I'm kind of glad we're doing another 10-man because I don't feel like that 10-man was a realistic depiction of how 10-mans go. Like $1 Kyler Murray, $2 Anthony Richardson, $11 like freaking Lamar Jackson. It just drove me nuts. Like I felt I got Jalen Hurts for $19. I feel like that's a good price to get him at for a guy who's very likely going to finish in the top three. I I feel like I got one of the worst deals in that.
Yeah,
Drives me
I paid
freaking
30 for
nuts.
Jalen Hurts and missed out on the whole bonanza.
Yeah. No, 30 for Josh Allen, right?
Hmm.
But also, like,
That's
I
what I
don't
meant.
mind overpaying for Josh Allen. Like, I've been kind of thinking, like, if I could just get, like, if I spend money on Josh Allen and Christian McCaffrey, I will, like, spend half of my budget, a little bit more than half my budget, but I'll also likely have the top two fantasy scorers. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. You just got to hit on the other parts. I might do a 10-man with that strategy in mind, where if I can get one of them at a decent price, try to get the other guy to pair him up with, and then just see if they both continue to perform as they've been performing. Because Josh Allen, man, 3 of the last 4 years, QB1. That other year, QB2. Like, that kind of production at the highest point total, it's not a bad thing, but I just don't like my teams when I spend 30 for him. Last year when I spent 25 for him, I liked those teams a lot better. But 30 just feels like it's a little bit too much when I can get value elsewhere. And I am working on a little project that's going to look at the average price for each ADP position, and I'm very close to being done with it. And I'm hoping to have an article up next week that you guys should enjoy, which is basically going to tell you where your money is best spent from a pure ADP standpoint. Like, should you be spending all that money on the QB1, or where the most value is for your dollars to maximize your point total based on the last 3 years of fantasy football data? Yes, I am a nerd. But also, like, that's what you're here for. See, that's the thing. In 10-man, I think spending that extra money on QBs and tight ends is better, but maybe not. Like, honestly, I'm doing it for 12-man and 10-man to see what the difference is on getting those values. Because, I mean, truth be told, I say it every year. There's going to be there's going to be 2 top 10 quarterbacks on the waiver wire at the start of the season. By week 4, one guy who will finish top 10 will be there. Sam Howell was on waiver wires for a lot of the season. I'm pretty sure he finished the year as QB 10. Like, he had a lot of interceptions, but he also had a lot of fantasy points. Like, you don't have to be good at football to be good at fantasy football.
Now I gotta
Although
look
Sam
that up.
Howell might be I'm kind of curious how Sam Howell's going to be in Seattle now that Geno's kind of hurt. Like, if Geno actually stays hurt, that could be fun, because I kind of want Sam Howell to be good, but I don't think he will be. But I think Sam Howell will be fun, and that's fine. I'm cool with fun Sam Howell. Yeah, but you know what? I'm doing the points on, like, overall, because here's my logic. I could do it on a points per game basis, but the problem with doing that is you're drafting guys. Their availability has to factor into how valuable they are. Because, like, I considered trying to do a points per game basis, and maybe I'll do both next year, but it already took me a long time to get what I've done ready. So
Sam Howell
I don't know. All I know.
QB 12.
All I know is Jahmyr Gibbs has a bet with Amon-Ra St. Brown that Amon-Ra St. Brown said if he has 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving, he'll buy him anything he wants, and he did not put a limit. And Jahmyr Gibbs is like, I might just have him buy me a house. So I'm kind of curious. I'm thinking Jahmyr Gibbs, he's playing for a house bought by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Don't sleep on him. Ooh, this is going to be fun. All right, we'll see how this ends up working out.
We're gonna have at least 8.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Packer backer, I don't trust him to show up because he's a Packer backer, so he can't be trusted.
You're making your fan base look bad, Packer backer.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. He's already pro serial killer. Tony knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Green Bay raises serial killers.
Tony, I did use that close in Milwaukee last Saturday at my show too. They weren't a fan of it, but also I don't care because it was funny to me.
Okay.
I feel like I just said that to Tony, and people might not understand. If you listen to the TH Fantasy podcast, Tony has. I love it. Tony's slinging some mud over here, and I love it. For those of you who don't listen to the TH Fantasy podcast with Tony Martin, Ryan Edgecombe, and Shane, I don't know what Shane's last name is actually. What is Shane's last name? Well, regardless, it's with Tony, Ryan, and Shane, and it's the best fantasy football podcast that's out there, as far as I'm concerned. If you want to win your fantasy football league, you should be listening to it. And one of the stats that he's only one name. He's like Cher. That makes sense. JB fucking just vanished for a second there too.
Man.
He walks away for 1 second and he gets auto drafted. Like, you know what? $74 for Christian McCaffrey, still kind of a steal unless someone comes and like tries to take it for an extra dollar.
Yeah, I thought a bot would bail him out.
You know what? I'm gonna see. Oh, I can't. I was gonna try to do the 75 and see if someone would go higher, but I'm kind of glad because I might have just got stuck with Christian McCaffrey for 74. I'm starting to worry we're gonna have to bail out of this one. He's back. How angry is JB is going to be the question.
JB just has a little penalty of having the best fantasy football player in the world.
Yeah, you know what? 74, like, it kind of sucks, but also you have Christian McCaffrey, so who cares? These stupid fucking bots. I hate having two bots in a 10-man. I'm strongly debating just us bailing on this one and doing another one.
No.
What do you think, Evan?
No,
okay, I'll give it.
Yeah, Perry was a human who bid something stupid on someone.
On Jonathan Taylor? No, people like Jonathan Taylor. I mean, that's his average draft price if you look at it. It's not that it's necessarily stupid, it's just bad player evaluation. Oh, look at you taking my guys to nominate. We'll just go 36.
We have the same exact list, dude. It's Jonathan Taylor, then Saquon Barkley.
Well, yeah, and then Isaiah Pacheco. But someone's going to nominate Isaiah Pacheco next. So maybe they won't because a lot of guys in our Discord love Isaiah Pacheco. And I like Isaiah Pacheco, but I hate Matt Nagy more.
Perry is single-handedly in a bidding war with the bots, and it's wow.
Dude, Perry is definitely not from our Discord. He's the anti-football absurdity.
His fixture's an old white guy, so...
Hey, it is what it is. I do like actually when the bots have gone through like three nominations and haven't won a single player. I feel like that's a good sign for the data we're getting at least.
Yeah. Especially these stinkers of players.
Oh, but I never finished. So Tony on the Teach Fantasy podcast had a wonderful story that I used. I asked Tony if I could use it because I was doing a show in Milwaukee and I wanted to use it as my closer because making fun of Packers fan in my clothes just sounded like fun. Where I don't know if you know this stats. Tony, do you mind if I share this or should I tell them they need to listen to your podcast for it? I'll actually leave that to you before I go on because this is you did the work here. Okay, CeeDee Lamb for 62. That's not necessarily a bad price. 60. Did he go for 62? Ooh, the bits go. Okay, the bits are for the people. I love it. So basically, I don't know if you guys know this about if you guys are familiar with Jeffrey Dahmer, like one of the most famous serial killers in American history. One of his victims escaped from him, and the cops brought this victim back to Jeffrey Dahmer, who he would eventually kill. If you do not know this, those two cops were eventually fired for gross incompetence, and 2 years later, they got reinstated onto the police force with back pay, like, given back to them. And then 4 years later, the judge who served that, who made that sentence, like, who gave them their money back and their jobs back, elected into the Packers Hall of Fame. That is all you need to know about Packers fans as far as I'm concerned. Motherfucker, man. JB actually, He made up some money back on a CD with the CD Lamb thing. He paid a little extra, I think. Although he didn't really pay extra for Christian McCaffrey. He paid a lot, but now he's got Christian McCaffrey and CD Lamb, and I don't necessarily hate where he's at.
Steer into it.
I don't. Yeah, but fucking Justin Jefferson for 67, I don't really care for. Yeah. And I want to say it too. Packers did draft the I-5 killer. Like once is a coincidence, twice is a pattern. Is how I say it. How I said it, and how Tony said it too. No, yeah, Packers fans did not find it as funny as I found it, but the guy who books banned the show found it hilarious, and that's kind of all that matters, right? Oh, god damn it! Did I do this again? Brees Hall for 62? God damn it! This is a weird ass draft. Like, you know what? That's fine. It's fine. But now I know that Bijan's going to go for 67, and I'm going to be like, I could have had Brees for 62. Whatever. That's true. I was a Brown. Yeah, but you know what? I was actually at a hookah lounge run by Palestinians. So it wasn't that bad. It was actually a really diverse crowd.
Bijan Robinson.
I don't ever get Bijan. Okay, I'll take Bijan for 64.
Or you will not.
You can have him for 65. I think Seymour, I didn't know if Seymour was trying to price enforce me or what, but he can have him for 65.
He just wants guys.
Bijan should be everyone's guy. Why would they hire actors of color? It's a Persian, like, establishment. They are people of color.
Maybe they just decided to turn Persian.
Oh, god damn it. I remember, like, 2 or 3 weeks ago when you can get Gibbs for $40, and now you can't, and it makes me sad.
Yeah. All that, and I couldn't get away from drafting teams built around that, so I did all that work for nothing because I didn't diversify enough.
I do like in Snake. I do love Jahmyr Gibbs ADP for a hero RB. If you're at the back end of a draft and you can get yourself like a Jahmyr Gibbs to go along with a Garrett Wilson, Puka Nacua, Drake London, Amon-Ra St. Brown, that's not a bad spot to be in to start off your draft. Okay, so Jahmyr Gibbs gone. I still have money. We got one bot down to 59. Oh, god damn it. John Tran is now out. God. What did John Tran do? He got Tyreek Hill, and he got Saquon Barkley. These guys who fucking get 2 players, spend half their money, and then leave auctions, I hate them. Like, what is the point of a mock auction if you're just going to see how much is it going to cost? Like, you're getting no value out of this. It's such a bad process.
Maybe John Tran is a serial killer whose victim just escaped. Everything about that? No sympathy?
I mean, I think we're the victims of John Tran in this situation.
No, I can't escape.
Nope. It kind of kills me that Sun God is being is going for the prices of like that S tier, and I'm not quite convinced he's there. At least not in half PPR. I can't justify $62 on Sun God. I want to. I love him. I'm sure that he's going to prove me wrong because I feel like I say this like every time with like Sun God. I'm like, he's going for a little bit too much, and then like the end of the season, it's like, nope. Turns out he's awesome, and I should stop like doubting. Oh, yeah. This is making me mad. That's fine. I got Jamar Chase, so I got one elite receiver. So my 0 RB build will still work, or hero RB, depending on how these prices go. Pacheco still going for 37. You're buying Pacheco at his ceiling. Maybe not, because he could have that Kareem Hunt like season, but I don't think he's the athletic specimen that Kareem Hunt is. So I think that caps his upside, and I think it's going to be a lot more passing this year because Matt Nagy. Now I got to start figuring out who else I want to start nominating. I don't know. Kyle Allen. How did Kyle Allen pop up on my screen?
You're searching for Josh Allen?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Tony. Like he says, Pacheco's not the hammer you want for a shade under 20% of your budget. He's not. He's not an elite running back. He's a good running back. Oh my God, Marvin Harrison Jr. for 48. Like I'd rather just spend $10 on Neighbors or Odunze. I think they each have this like the same chance of being good. Granted, like Marvin Harrison Jr. isn't the best situation of the three,
Yeah, that's why I
but
nominate
like
him. That's why I nominate him early because he's not worth that cost.
I don't. Yeah, but at the same time, you don't need to nominate him early because if he lasts long enough, you can still get him at a decent price.
I don't want him at a decent price.
Well, you're wrong because Marvin Harrison Jr. is disgusting in how good he is. Oh, Puka Nakua. Uh, yeah, I'll do that. Nope, I won't go for 51 on him though. I'll let John try and get rid of him.
I like how the robot finally wakes up. It's like, oh yeah, I bid on everything.
As long as he's gone,
Packer
I
Backer's
just
here.
want. Oh, welcome back, Packer Backer.
Welcome, Backer.
Sun God and who else does he have? Gibbs. Honestly, I love it. Packer Backer got 2 Detroit Lions.
Yep.
Love
Got
it.
that too. That's perfect.
Love it.
Gift wrap
I like
that.
that we all noticed it at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, who did he get? Oh, that's fantastic. That is so good. This is going to be interesting. I don't like how this draft is going so far.
I kind of want to get a player now that everybody else has a player.
Yeah, I mean, you know how that worked out for you last time, is what I will say.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I should have gone harder on Puka, actually. I'm looking at this and I think that I made a strategic mistake. Because what's going to end up happening is Garrett Wilson's going to go for 55. And then I'm going to be like, I could have just got Puka for 53. Yeah. Derrick Henry, man. Going for Jahmyr Gibb prices is kind of nuts. Ugh. How are we going to do this? So let's start looking at some of these teams. Because, I mean, I think we've been kind of active here. Everyone's got a player except for Evan. Good God. $50. Seymour loves his Derrick Henry. And I'll be honest, I don't love any player that much that I'm going to go like that. I don't know, maybe I would, but I don't buy it. I'd rather just find value. These guys are they're just random number generators to me. I don't know that I like. I don't know. Honestly, that means about the price that he's going for. Tony says that Derrick Henry will be a round 1-2 turn pick in non-industry leagues this year in Snake. For salary cap, that's about a quarter of your budget. So what he spent is probably right, because that's where that's AJ Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs prices.
Huh.
35 for Kyron. I was not paying attention. I would have fought you on that a little bit. If I can get Kyron for that price, I like him for that price.
Yeah.
So nice get.
This is new. Thank you. This is new. I've never had it before. This is exciting. I can get new data.
I like Kyron. I like Kyron. I don't like Kyron at the same price as Gibbs and Henry, because I don't think he's. I don't know. Like I think he's not that good, but at the same time, I look at shit from last year and I'm like, could be though. If he duplicates what he did last year, that's going to change everything. If you're wondering why I'm quiet, it's because I'm intently focused on Garrett Wilson. Adam, we're supposed to be Bears fans. We should know better than to invest in players on the Jets. I can't believe that worked. All right, $53 Garrett Wilson. I don't mind letting Puka Nacua go. I thought he was going to cost me a couple more bucks there. But Garrett Wilson was the last in that tier of, like, receiver. Because now you're dropping down to the Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, like Drake London, Nico Collins. I think that's a teardrop. It's a soft teardrop, though, because I think a lot of those guys could be just as good. I'm feeling all right now. So now I got Jamar Chase and Garrett Wilson.
Are you fading Ayuk now that the news is weird?
I can't invest in Ayuk because Pretty Ricky has retired. So I feel like I'm over here without like I'm a boat going and there's no lighthouse to guide me here. I don't know if I'm fading Ayuk per se, because I actually think Ayuk going somewhere else, depending on where he ends up, he's still going to get peppered with targets, and he's still one of the best receivers in football.
In a first ever, we now have more humans in the draft than when we started.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Welcome back, guys. All right, but Paul, he's gone for sure.
Paul never showed up.
No. I don't necessarily want Mike Evans, but at the same time, if I can get Mike Evans for cheap as my third wide receiver, I won't be upset because I know Mike Evans will get me 1,000 yards and like 100 targets. But I don't know. Like it's interesting to me though, because if Ayuk, where's Ayuk predicted to go? Like the last place I heard was the Raiders, but I don't know what else is going to happen. And I don't see. And honestly, the Raiders are the only thing that makes sense for me if they flip Devontae Adams to the 49ers, because if I'm the 49ers, I'm not trading Ayuk. Ayuk getting traded makes zero sense to me. Because why would you trade a guy when you're in your championship window, when you have him on a rookie contract? He's not going to not sit out. Like he has to play because it'll only cost him money if he doesn't. Who is this? Oh, really? You can, why did you even come back if you're just going to nominate the Dallas Cowboys defense for $3? You call yourself a Packer backer, and you're picking the Dallas Cowboys defense. I don't know if you saw that playoff game. I saw it, and if I'm a Packers fan, I'm not thinking that's a defense I want to invest in. I'm calling him a fraud here. Packer backer, you're not really a Packer fan. Who am I going to nominate here? Let's go with DK. Because someone will spend $20 on him. Or 25. Perry. Oh, wow. Now we have like different people going AFK here. What the fuck?
This is weird.
Oh, okay. Ron spent $4 on the Dallas Cowboys defense and then he quit. Coward. If you didn't want him, why'd you bid on him? It was $4 too. It doesn't matter. All right. I want to look at some of these teams here. Evans got Kyron and Mike Evans. I like that as a solid team. You need some star power though, brother.
That is my star power.
No, you're gonna pay up for a tight end and a quarterback probably with how you've spent your guys, then that's fine. Packer backer got his Jahmyr Gibbs and Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he loves his Dallas Cowboys defense. Honestly, I don't know what Packer backer's doing. I got Jamar Chase and Garrett Wilson, which kicks ass. Ronnie here's got Isaiah Pacheco, Brandon Ayuk, and the Dallas Cowboys defense. Paul, he auto-drafted that, so I'm not even talking to him. Perry, Jonathan Taylor, DK Metcalf. Did he auto get? Yeah, he auto bid up on DK, which is stupid. Let's see. JB, Mark Andrews for 16 to go with Christian McCaffrey and CD Lamb. I kind of dig what you're doing. I think I see the game plan, and I don't disagree with it, with how you did it. I think 16 is a little bit much for Mark Andrews, though, considering his average price is 10. But in this room, who knows? John Tran, you were, I don't know, you botted out Puka, but you definitely paid for Saquon and Tyreek. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I like your team. AJ Brown for We Are Plastic, We Are Plasma. Adam, solid. Oh, Seymour, Bijan, and Derrick Henry. And I can tell that Seymour's an old guy, not just because I know he's an old guy, but because he has 2 running backs.
Kinda.
Like he doesn't believe in 0 RB.
I sometimes go 2 running backs.
I don't mind it, honestly. I think the meta is so anti-running back right now that you gotta zag when everyone's zigging. And Bijan and Derrick Henry, hell yeah, I love that because
Yeah,
like
that's awesome.
he's still got $85 on $85 left, max bid of $73. Find some value at wide receiver. Like get yourself some guys that are like PPR low floor. Get yourself Deontay Johnsons and Christian Kirks to go with that. You could be in a really good position. I don't hate it at all. This is an interesting thing here. I got to figure out what I'm doing with a third receiver because the problem is because I got Garrett Wilson, I know Adam's not going to let me get Drake London. And this is why I like the nice thing about getting guys in our Discord is we've been talking the same talking points for about a month and a half now. We're listening to the same content. We're looking at the same data. So these guys like who I like. And you want to practice against people who are going to have the same opinions as you because you gotta struggle. You don't go to the gym and do 100 reps of 5-pound weights. You got to put some weight on that bar. Build those muscles. $41 for Devontae Adams. I was considering going for Adams, but not at that price because I do love me some Devontae Adams.
The bot bid 34, I bid 35, and the bot jumped right to 41.
Yeah, because that's what the bot does. I'll let Olave go. It's not a big deal to me. I'll find my value elsewhere. You know what? I think I'll be fine. Okay. It's kind of fun. Like, I'm always constantly looking at what's going on in the draft, and I'm trying to figure out, like, how my strategy is. Because I do have some budgets, like, priced in, and how I'm going to build it. Like, right now, wide receiver has stopped being as valuable to me just because of a lot of receivers went early. So I think there's going to be better value elsewhere.
I think that I have enough money left that I can construct a roster with 0 holes. That's my goal right now.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's too many bots. Like, I don't feel like this data is going to be very good. But if you're down for it, I'll do another one of these 10 mans right after that.
I can't. I gotta get my family evening going.
Well, that's okay. Then we will do it tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow's great.
I'm fine with that. Ronnie here's got Devontae Adams for 41 and Travis Etienne for 34, which tells me he is a bot. And I'm right. Seriously, nominating Tua Tagovailoa? It's not going to change the bots going for a second quarterback. You've just wasted a nomination.
Yep.
Guys, don't nominate cheap players early. Your goal is to get as much money out of the pot as you possibly can. Get that money out. All right. Yeah, I think my phone's going to die anyway, so I don't know if I'll be able to do a second one. Debo for 29. All right, you know what? Take Debo. I like him. Actually, I love Debo, but there's still guys left that I can get good value on. I still haven't made up my mind on a 0 or hero RB build.
Well, you're running out of heroes.
Not really. There's a couple of guys I like in hero mode. It's not going to be a full-on, like, stud hero, but there's still guys like Achan and Jacobs that I don't mind putting in my core. Oh yeah, Adam is always gonna play hard for Travis Kelsey,
Yeah.
and frankly, I don't hate it. Like I think Travis Kelsey, everyone's like, "Ooh, Hollywood Brown. Ooh, they drafted Xavier Worthy." It's Travis Kelsey. It's Travis Kelsey. It's always been Travis Kelsey. Hmm. Who are you nominating here?
Oh, great nomination. Waste of space.
$2 Baltimore. Packer backer. I like them better as a bot.
Yeah. He's gonna keep nominating defenses for $2 until he gets one, and then wow, good job. You saved a
I
dollar or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's silly. I mean, here's the thing. Like Andrews at 16 is it's more expensive than he's going for, but at the same time, he's also he's also like he's been undervalued anyway. So who am I going to nominate here? You know what? We'll nominate Jalen Waddle because he'll knock $20 out of here. One of these bots is going to go hard at Jalen Waddle, and Tyreek just signed an extension, so
Yep.
that hurts Jalen Waddle. It doesn't. Jalen Waddle is awesome, but Jalen Waddle is more awesome for regular football than he is for fantasy football. I think. Like, although I don't know, he finished pretty good last year. He just, I don't feel like. I feel like his ceiling is capped
I was about to say the exact same
Tyreek
phrase.
gets hurt. I know Waddle signed an extension. That's true. But you know what kills me? Did you see what they did? There was a rule change where one of the things that Miami was doing was having Tyreek run in motion or the receivers run in motion. So right when the snap happens, they're still moving. And I think they just like took that out of the playbook. Like I think the rules committee just made it so you can't have that motion that receivers like have where they're like still running when the ball snaps and then they're out running their routes. So that's going to be
What
God
the
damn
hell?
it.
$21.
Yeah, I'm fucking pissed. I'm pissed.
Damn it.
That's the problem with the stream is I'm talking sometimes and I assume someone else is not going to let Josh Jacobs go for $21
Packer
and then they
backer. How
fucking
about
do.
Packer backer?
Yeah, right?
I just assumed he would play
Packer
some force.
backer.
Fell asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, that's what it is. So that's gonna. I'm kind of curious how that's gonna affect Miami. Like, but also I hate that. I love that receivers are able to move like that, but also like in defensive like wide receivers or secondary defense guys. It's probably not fair that like Tyreek Hill can be moving towards the line of scrimmage when when he's as fast as he is. Oh, I didn't even notice. I thought I was about to get him. I almost let you get him. Well, you almost got Nico because I wasn't paying attention, and I thought I had the highest bid. Fucking. All right. You motherfuckers. Oh, thank you, Tony, for articulating it way better than I am. When they're in motion, if they're moving towards the line of scrimmage, that's going to be a penalty now, which was a huge edge for like 49ers, the Rams, and the Dolphins were utilizing it a lot to just give their receivers an edge. Who got Nico?
I did.
Nice.
Thank
That's
you.
a good get. That is a very good get. Who's nominated here? Oh, you motherfucker. You know, I'm glad that I can see on your screen who's getting nominated because I can't on mine, and it won't let me like click on a name to see who it is. Well, here's the thing. Adam's going to have to pay for Drake London because I like Drake London, but he has more money than me, so if he wants him, he will end up getting him. All right. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I like about auction? If you want your guy, you can get him. Right now, my receivers are Jamar Chase, Garrett Wilson, and Drake London. I have three guys with legitimate top five upside. And I think they're all wide receiver ones this year. So give me three wide receiver ones. I can figure out the rest of the positions. I got a max bid of 35. That sucks for four guys, but a $5 guy and three $10 guys, and I'm good. And I don't really care about running backs. This is so much easier when Tony's not here to do a better job than me. Yeah, so definitely committing to hero or zero RB because we're not doing the hero. And now I'm just going to start nominating the most expensive wide receivers because I need you guys to spend money.
You don't want to nominate running backs you don't want to clog up people's holes?
I'll take any running back at the right price. I don't care. Like if you're gonna get a certain amount of volume, if I can get some value out of it, I'll be fine. I love Achan, but I know I'm not gonna get him, so there's no point in worrying about it now. But if he goes late enough, maybe he can go. I've seen guys cheap him. Yeah, Tony, he would have, and he should have. I was gonna drop out at 40 and figure shit out later because he's the last in his tier as far as I'm concerned, which is why he went for like $7 more. I was hoping that Adam would win some of those other bids because I wanted him to have less money, so he would have given up quicker.
Yeah, as the only other guy who has more than twice anybody else, I also want Adam to get some guys.
Yeah. A Packer backer got Achan though. It's over for us now. At least for the 4 weeks that he plays. Ooh. Did he say it? He did say it. Have you ever heard of the show Warrior, Evan?
No.
So what it is, I guess it's based on notes by Bruce Lee and like his family. God damn it. Yeah, I can't justify $20 in McBride.
No.
Yep, I agree, and I'd rather have those two together, Tony. So it's based on notes like for Bruce on Bruce Lee. It's being produced by his family. It takes place in the 1800s, like San Francisco, when Chinese immigration was coming. So it's Chinese gangs versus Irish gangs. So it's a lot of like 1800s kung fu, sex, and violence. I'm 3 episodes in. It's on HBO Max. This show kicks so much ass.
Cool.
Yeah.
Trey McBride.
I finished my. Did you watch Fringe back in the day? Because I know you were a Lost guy.
My wife loved Fringe. I'll kind of watch.
Have you watched Fringe?
I'll kind of watch, but not like.
It's better than Lost.
Nothing's better than Lost.
Dude, actually commit to watching Fringe because I started doing that watch of Fringe after I did my Lost watch, and it's so much better.
Fringe is too much sci-fi for me. I like just supernatural mystery.
There's no such thing as too much sci-fi. It's not that it's like it's weird sci-fi, but I think the sci-fi is done in like good doses.
I mean, it's great. It's just not gonna scratch my itches.
Yeah, like I lean more towards magic versus sci-fi when it comes to it. I like a weird mystery to it. Like I like the like good magic is just magic. It's like mystery. You don't know why it's happening, and I always prefer that to a scientific explanation for what's happening when it comes to a storytelling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Tony's pointing out how much higher the top end guys went compared to these mid 30s prices we're seeing for guys like Nico and London.
But at the same time, there were still some deals like
Who the hell
62
just snuck
for
Lamar
CD Lamb.
JD, nice get. Dang it.
What happened? What did I just miss?
$17 Lamar Jackson.
It's like $3 cheaper.
Yeah.
See, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah,
because I will try to get him at 20, but I'm not going to get him at 20 because he's Josh Allen. But I was hoping he wouldn't get nominated this early. Like nominating Josh Allen early is just bad process because if people spend their money, you can get him at a discount.
I'm glad they toned down the projection on him way down.
Well, that's because people won't spend that much on a quarterback. Ah, I think I
Yeah.
like Adam making the decision that he's just going to get Josh Allen because he has so much money left over, and I think that's a good process call. Frankly, I thought you might go for Josh Allen there for that same reason, Evan.
Yeah. I did 30 Josh Allen last time, and so I didn't want to do 30 Josh Allen this time.
Yeah, but
Wanted
$30
to
Josh
spread.
Allen is fine every time. Yeah, I'm with you on Nico. Like, I think Nico really is not getting the respect. Like Drake London is getting respect this year. People do like him, but I don't think that Nico is.
Oh God, Packerback is now just nominating kickers for $3 for some reason.
Good for him. All right. You know what? You'll get money
Yep.
out of the pot.
Uh, I always have to play
Bye,
it by
Cooper.
ear. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I went Cooper Cup. You can go DJ Moore to get another $22 out of the pot, probably. Oh, I feel pretty good about this. But the problem is, it's just bots. So the back half of this is going to be annoying. But at least I'll have money to spend at the end because I'm not going to go too crazy here. What do I want at these positions here? Okay, I might do that because that's always a good choice. What did Amari Cooper go for just now?
15.
15? Keep him. You gotta say, come on, Adam. Yeah, that's my plan. Don't you dare let DJ Moore go for under 20. That's what I'm talking about. DJ Moore, DJ Moore, he was like what the wide receiver 6, wide receiver 7 last year. I feel like people aren't respecting how good he is. The first year he had like, what is it? He's top in his first 6 seasons. He's top 5 in yards
Okay,
of
thank you.
any wide receiver. And look at the quarterbacks he's had. Like people do not respect DJ Moore the way they should, and it makes me mad. Did you let him go, Adam? You did. Who got him? You got him, Evan?
I did. Yeah,
Nice.
DJ Moore
You know
with
what
wide
though,
receiver 6.
Evan? I will say this. I think you should have gone for Josh Allen because like you would have had DJ Moore, Nico Collins, Mike Evans,
Yeah.
Kyron Williams. I think that your team would have been a lot stronger that way. But there's still like value. Like what I'd say is you just get Jalen Hurts now, and you'll get him for like $10 cheaper, probably, maybe $5 cheaper.
That is kind of the plan.
I don't mind telling you to get him because frankly I can't afford him. If he goes for more than 20, I won't get him, but I will try to get him for under 20 because once I go zero RB, I love loading up on quarterback and tight end next. Because I don't care about running backs in 10 mans as much. They're gonna get hurt, and I'll find value. I can stream. I'd rather have just top end wide receiver talent because I think the meta is going to show when I'm done like finding the values that those top end wide receivers and really what I think I'm finding like I haven't crunched the numbers, but it's not the 1 through 5 wide receivers, but it's the 6 through 10. Those guys are where the real value is. 6 through 12 is where you're going to find the best value at that position. Did he just go for 17?
Yep.
That's not a bad price. Oh, right there, $20. I would have gone 22 there, Evan.
Oh yeah, you're right.
His max bid was 22.
You're right. You're right.
I was like, that's a rookie move right there, Evan. I
Yeah.
expect more from you. These other fuckers cannot do that.
Doing a lot better since compared to last time though.
Yeah, but even still, 23, $7 less than what you spent on than what you spent on you would have spent on Josh Allen, but it's still good. So you got like Hurts to go with more, and you got Joe Mixon for your second running back. Ooh, I like that a lot. You got a solid ass team. Now
Thank
you
you.
just get yourself a stud tight end, and you'll have some money for your bench. 10-man, you don't need bench, but Evan is the exception to not about caring for his bench because he hates the waiver wire.
I just don't pay attention. I get busy.
That's like my mornings. Like at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll be like, okay, what are the waiver wires? Go through all my transactions, and I'll forget weeks sometimes. Like I find it hard to keep up, mainly because I have too many leagues.
I just I have
I
I have to primary parent and then work, and it's just sometimes I'll just lose entire days where I'm like I didn't stop and think
Dude,
once.
I feel that. All right. So what are we gonna do here? So we just got Patrick Mahomes going to Ron. Yep, Devonta Smith. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about this. People are spending their money. I actually have the second most money available, which is only a good thing for me because that means I might actually be able to get some like good prices on guys.
I somehow have the third most, even though I got 3 players out of 4 nominations.
Yeah, and you got solid players here. Let's just nominate these guys next. No, not you, because you might actually go cheaper. I I don't know why I can't get behind Malik Neighbors this year. I do know why, and his name is Daniel Jones. I just like Malik Neighbors could be so good this year, but goddamn, do I just not want to invest in that Giants offense? This is just madness. All right. You know what, though? We're moving along nice and fast here. We only started streaming 51 minutes ago. All right, who got Devonta? Seymour got him for 14. Good. Spend that money, Seymour. Makes it a lot easier when all have to fight are Adam, JB, and Evan. Who is nominated here? Jake Ferguson for 4?
Packer
Why?
backers.
What I don't understand, why do you keep nominating guys for more than you have to?
Because he was not good at this.
Yeah, he's terrible. Like his bot was better than he is.
Yeah.
And that's saying something when the Yahoo algorithm is doing a better job at this than you are. You know what? T. Higgins should get $10 out of the pot. That's fine. I'm gonna have a nice ass bench, I think. That's all that matters to me. It doesn't, but at least I'm happy with my core. And I think I'll be yeah, this is gonna be interesting here. Ooh, $12. Nice, JB. Knock out Paul. So someone was talking. Was it Burton, the rookie receiver in Cincinnati? Or it's Burton? I can't remember. The rookie, yeah, I think it's Jermaine Burton. Yeah, he's in Tennessee or he's in Cincinnati, and people are like, "Is he going to be relevant?" And they're like, "No, because it's T. Higgins and Jamar Chase." But T. Higgins, the last 2 years, has not stayed on the field consistently. So I'm not 100% convinced that like he's not going to be a nice little flyer. I'll wait until like he'll be on the waiver wire though, but I think Burton's the guy I really want to keep my eye on. James Cook. What are the running backs left? Because he was the guy I was kind of considering, but I don't think I care. Oh my God. There's so many good, cheap running backs left. Dude, Jamar Chase in the slot is just unfair. Yeah, he was. His tape was fun, too. I liked Burton. And I liked the destination, and I liked that Joe Burrow was going to be throwing to him. All right, Tank Dell. Love it. what do we got? Let's look at some of these teams here. So Seymour, you got like Bijan, Derrick Henry, Trey McBride, Deebo Samuel, Devonta Smith. Adams got A.J. Brown, Travis Kelce, Michael Pittman, Josh Allen, James Cook, Tank Dell. John Tran got Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. I don't want receivers from both teams, honestly. I don't really care for it. But at the same time, those are a good pairing to have together, so that's kind of cool. And I'm talking because I got Anthony Richardson for $8.
Nice job.
I was trying to be like, keep vamping, like, let's see what happens. All right. I love it. Oh, my team is fun. My team is fun. JB got CMC, Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson stack. Hell yeah. And CD Lamb. I like how JB's built this thing. That's a team that could just blow people out of the water. Oh, god damn it. I was too busy victory lapping. I let David Montgomery go for $8. Fuck. Who got him? Seymour, nice get. You got enough running backs though. That's bullshit. All right, now I'll just nominate Kyler next because we need quarterbacks to get going teams, but they're only bots with like no money left. Oh, let's see how Seymour's team is built now, because that's kind of interesting. He got Derrick Henry. Okay. So he's going $1 quarterback, which I don't actually hate in 10-man. Get yourself two $1 guys. Like, you go Caleb, you go, like, Jared Goff, Kirk Cousins. You'll be good. But, like, your skill positions, you go in Derrick Henry, David Montgomery in your flex. I can dig that. I'm going to be honest here. I do not need Kyler Murray, but I'm going to put $3 on him as my backup, purely to spite this motherfucker. Not even trying to price enforce. It's just me being a dick to this guy.
I was price enforcing.
No, I'll leave him at 6 so he can't spend any more money and do dumb shit.
Oh, you can still nominate people for 2.
Whatever. I was just doing that to be an asshole to him.
I was price enforcing, and I got away.
I was not price enforcing. You did. I wasn't price enforcing. I was just trying to like be a jerk to him. Because if I can get Kyler Murray for $5, whatever, I'll take Anthony Richardson and Kyler Murray. There's a good chance one of them's getting hurt. I don't keep 2 quarterbacks in 10-man, but if I have 2 guys with top 5 upside, whatever, one of them's going to be a top 5 guy to me.
Excuse me.
I am trying to decide what I want to do. Because I kind of want to pay for Pickens, but I'm going to let him go. The way this draft is going, I don't see a world where he's starting over my other guys. Yeah. So I'd rather put that money to receive. Like I put all my resources into my wide receivers. So I'm not going to worry about. I'll get better. I'll get more floor guys on my bench, like Deontay Johnson. I might go like Christian Watson. I'll go cheap guys that have upside, but that I don't need anything from right away.
Okay.
What?
I'll take
I don't mind telling you what I'm doing.
No, I'll take a $2 Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones for $2 is great at that price. I don't really want him because Minnesota runs the ball at like one of the lowest rates in the league. They don't throw it a lot, and he gets hurt. So for $2, take him. That's a great price, but I wasn't about to get into a bidding battle. Najee for $3. You know what? That's fine. These aren't guys I'm trying to get, so whatever. Who's going to get the most money out of the pot? I think it's Malik Neighbors. And I don't really want Malik Neighbors.
It's all football.
You know what? Guys. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go $3 on Malik Neighbors just to spite Packer Backer. I'll let you get him for $4, though, JB. Don't really want him.
We should just nominate everybody for $2 from here on out. Just to screw with them.
I'm down with it. JB, Adam, you done with that? We only do $2 nominations, $2 noms when it's our turn, just so Packer Backer could be like, what the fuck? You know what, though? I will say this. usually a guy who comes in and has two people auto-nominated doesn't come back.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
fact that
I
he
was thinking
came
that
back,
too.
I will give him his credit there.
I was thinking that too.
I'm not even the biggest Kamara guy. I'm not going to go double digits because I don't think that offense is going to score, and I think it's going to limit his touchdown upside. But you know what? I have money. Whatever. I can't take it with me. And he's clearly the best running back left. You know what? Take him, Adam. This just means I'm going to get three guys that I want now instead. So there is a cutoff for me. And frankly, there's still, you know what? There's still Ramondre Mostert and Kenneth Walker. I keep going back and forth on Samir White. I do like Samir White, but I hate the Raiders.
I'm also gonna immediately bid $2 on everyone.
You guys really letting me get Zay Flowers for $3?
Yep.
I'll take it.
That was a
I
good
feel like
get.
people are sleeping on Zay.
I feel like we all want the same 5 players remaining. Because we probably do.
I have like 20 guys on my list. I don't really care that much.
Thank you.
I don't know how I feel about fucking Kenneth Walker here. I think I don't really want him, honestly. Like, I'll take him at like 6 or 7, but I think $9 is too much. I was about to go $3 on James Conner, even though I'm a Trey Benson guy, but also because fuck you, Packer backer. I'm just enjoying fucking with you.
Yeah.
All right, we're at the dredges here. This is but it's kind of getting interesting. Let's see. Let's look at some of these teams here. So Packer Backer's got Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yeah, Packer Backer loves his Lions. The Baltimore Ravens defense for $2. Devon Achane, $3. Justin Tucker, Amari Cooper, Rashad White, Kyler Murray, and Jake Ferguson. I got Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm sorry, I got Jamar Chase, Garrett Wilson, Drake London, Anthony Richardson, Zay Flowers. I've been saving my money, but I'm kind of cool with it. Oh God, yeah, Christian Kirk is the guy people want to fight over, but I'm gonna let you guys have him. I got Zay Flowers as my 4th receiver. My 5th receiver is gonna be a dollar guy. I don't care. Kyron Williams for Evan, Mike Evans, Nico Collins, DJ Moore. If you're going cheap on a wide receiver core, I do love that because Mike Evans is Mike Evans.
He's a metronome.
He really is. Like, his floor is so high, and if you're lucky, like, you get the ceiling. Like, some years you'll get it, some years you won't. You got Kyron and Joe Mixon, Jalen Hurts, Aaron Jones. It's a solid-ass core, man. Ron, I feel like you auto-drafted a lot. You took Ayuk and Pacheco, but those last 2 guys were, like, auto-noms, so I don't care. Paul was an all-auto-nominated team, but it's still kind of solid. Jonathan Taylor, god damn it. Who the fuck is doing this? JB, really? You gonna fight me for Raheem Mostert? Take him then. I'll let him take an $8 Raheem Mostert so I can get. My goal is to load up on as many of my running backs as I can. I don't have very strong feelings on most of these guys, so if I can take out your max bid, like this is a very good strategic point at this point in a draft. If you have a list of guys on how your build is, and when I'm going 0 RB, what I'm looking for is as many dart throws for volume guys as I can get at my running back position. So if I could knock out one of my competitors with one player to ensure I get 3 guys I want, I'll do it because all I'm doing are dart throws and I'm hoping 2 of them end up working out for me. So I lost. Yes, I did lose Raheem Mostert for $8, but I just got a $3 Ramondre Stevenson. And frankly, I like Ramondre Stevenson more than I like Raheem Mostert this year. So because I don't know that like Stevenson has that much competition. He's got PPR upside with the rookie quarterback. I think there's going to be a lot of dump offs. Um, like being aware of the situation and how to take it to your advantage. Very important. Perry was he a bot? I feel like Perry was a bot.
No, he
But
wasn't.
oh, he wasn't
No.
really.
Yeah.
$31 Sam Laporta wasn't a bot.
No.
$3 Tua Tagovailoa. Okay.
No, he was the guy who kept
Uh,
bidding. He was the guy who kept bidding over the bots, and I was like, "Whoa, that dude's bidding more than the bots."
oh, you're right. He did it at the beginning, but then I think he just left. But he did get Olave, Metcalf, Jonathan Taylor, Laporta, Tua, Waddle, and Diggs. I think his team is fine. It doesn't really excite me that much, but whatever. JB got CMC, CD Lamb, Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson, George Pickens. Okay, Najee and James Conner and Raheem Mostert, Christian Kirk. I kind of like how he's built his team.
Yeah.
Like he went studs and duds, but I like to stack for quarterback tight end. I love quarterback tight end stacks. So I'm a big fan of Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson
It's
this
your
year,
nomination.
and Kyler Murray, Trey McBride. If I can get both of those guys together, and then just loading up at other spots. We Are Plasma's got Adam. He's got AJ Brown, Travis Kelce, Michael Pittman, Josh Allen, James Cook, Tank Dell, Malik Neighbors, Alvin Kamara, Kenneth Walker III. He saved money, but the guys he's getting in the middle, I think Adam's doing a solid job here. Seymour showing how old a man he is by just loading up on running backs. Bijan, Derrick Henry, David Montgomery. You got Devonta Smith and Debo Samuel, Trey McBride. He's only got $1 left, but he's going to get a decent quarterback, and I'm here for it. Who's is it my turn to nominate? Oh, did I just auto nominate?
Yes.
Who did he get for $2? He got Terry McLaurin for $2. You know what? Keep him. I didn't want him. I don't trust Shaden Daniels. That was. Oh, you got Zamir for $1. Why did it show me fucking Zamir? Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, take Hollywood for $4. Thank you, because I did not mean to bid on Hollywood Brown. Although I would have taken him as a fifth receiver.
Oh.
And then Adam going, okay. Yeah, I like it. Go for the upside play there, Adam. So now it's just me and Evan fighting to the death for our last players. Okay, that's cool. So I kind of know where I'm going with this. All my money's going towards running backs and one tight end. Evans might be the opposite for me, but he's got less draft spots. He's been getting values here because he's got Zamir White, Aaron Jones, Joe Mixon, Kyron Williams. Yeah, he's going to want some receivers too. Who is this guy? George Kittle? Interesting. I would have been targeting Kyle Pitts, but I got Drake London. Are you really going to let me get George Kittle for $2, Evan?
Yes, so I can get Kyle Pitts for $2.
Deal. I'm not going to fight you, Adam. I like Kyle Pitts, but
everybody wins.
Adam, 100%. This was a weird one. You know what? I appreciate when people get that too. I'm not interested in DeAndre Swift this year. I'm a Bears fan, and I'm going to tell you why. The way Waldron uses his running backs, like he doesn't really throw to them, which is his strength. I feel like I don't want to invest in Chicago Bears tight ends or running backs for fantasy football. That's not to say they won't be valuable from a football standpoint, but the receivers and the quarterback are where the value on the Chicago Bears offense is going to be. Okay, cool. I am excited for that.
I ended up with way too much money.
Yeah, I did too, but whatever. That's part of the thing with the bots.
That's true.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I was like, you're not going to fight me that hard. You have 4 running backs. I have 1. So,
Yeah, but I like Jalen Warren's upside.
yeah, you should. Jalen Warren kicks ass. But we're just going to go. You know, Tony, when I was listening to the Tennessee episode of your breakdown when it was Spears versus Pollard, I found it weird that Ryan and Shane were like picking. They seem to like Spears more than they like Pollard in that offense, and I thought your argument pretty much made it clear that I would rather have like Pollard. I think Pollard's the real like ceiling play there. All right, where are we at here?
Right. You got Deontay Johnson.
Good. So now I just need 4 running backs, a kicker, and a tight end, and I've got 5 running backs in my queue, but I'll add a few more. I'm not used to having money for my bench.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like Tony, because you sounded like you were kind of surprised by it when it was happening, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't just me because I was like, I think they're making the wrong choice here. I don't think you got to worry about that discount. It's not going to go up.
This bot
Why is
has
this like?
Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and CJ Stroud.
All right. So go there. Go $1 J.K. Dobbins if you really want to fight me for him. I don't think you will
I do
because you're
not.
a Ravens fan. Yeah,
I do not.
I'm saving that extra money for the other 3 running backs that I'll want.
Yeah, I only have 2 running back slots left, and I want rookies.
Yeah, so do I.
Let's get this out of the way for bookkeeping purposes.
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah,
That's what I figured.
so I can take a picture of what.
That's kind of what I figured you were gonna do there.
Yeah,
No, I mean like with your money is like you were looking at Brooks and Benson just like I am.
yeah, yup. I wish there was a button like
Tony,
there is in Sleeper to show rookies.
Tony, I feel the same way. Like those are guys I like.
I'll be right back.
I like Mostert's another guy I have in that category where I think you can get some real value when you're going for that 0 RB build. I don't mind Ramondre too. Like the price I got for Ramondre here, I'm fucking ecstatic. I think the middle tier of running back because people have faded running back so hard and are overvaluing like wide receivers. There's just a ton of value here. You know what? Okay, I gotta search for Robinson here. I'll take him for $2 because I think he's gonna be the. I think he's gonna get a lot of looks, and frankly, I just want this draft done. Mainly because I know I'm not gonna get 2 of the rookies I want. So, although you know what, I think I'm gonna regret that because I could have got Nick Chubb instead, and Tony Pollard is still available. How many spots do you have left, Evan? Let's look at your draft board. So this is what I like to do. Also, when I'm looking at guys, like so, I see Evans got 3 receivers. He's got 4 receivers. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 running backs, and he's got 3 draft spots left, assuming he goes kicker and tight end. So I figure he's going 1 receiver, 2 running backs. So basically, I got 4 running backs I can go for, and I got 5 guys in my queue. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for Brian Robinson there. That was a mistake on my part. Because that's going to cost me Brooks or Benson, I think. Oh, I love that Evan walked away and it's just a teddy bear. Because honestly, that's just what Evan is. He's a big old teddy bear. But on the plus side, if the right guy's nominated here, Evan's going to lose his guys to me. So come on, Adam, do me a favor, nominate Brooks or Benson. I'm a big fan in my zero RB build of loading up on Brooks and Benson on my bench because I feel like that's the strong play because odds are one of those two is going to be a top 12 running back on the season. There's always a rookie who comes out, at least one, sometimes two. So I would rather just invest. Like, get the two rookies, hold them, and then wait patiently till one of them shows up. So when I put all my money into those wide receivers who are like crushing for me, I'm just in a great spot to win. I love that Seymour, with only $1, is still here. I'm not even paying attention at this point because at this point, it's just lining up guys to like nominate. You're a true hero, Seymour. Oh, it's cool. Brooks and Benson just went.
Damn it!
No, they didn't. I'm just fucking with you.
You got me.
I was saying, I hope that they both go so that you like get screwed.
I told the stuffed bear to bid on him, but I don't think he got it.
Yeah, that bear, he's very cuddly, but he doesn't have that killer instinct when it comes to. Devin Singletary is a guy like I understand why you would put him on your roster. Like from a volume standpoint, what's the competition? But it's like it's the same problem I have with like Malik Neighbors, where do I trust this offense? The only difference is I actually trust Malik Neighbors as a player. I don't know that I trust Singletary. All right.
Where's the pass button, Yahoo?
Yeah. Yeah. No, going. I want my Nick Chubb shares. Throw him in that IR slot right away. Like what like worst that happens, he doesn't do anything, but who cares? That price is like built in. Really? You coming at me like that?
I almost nominated him for 13. I really thought about it.
I see it on the screen. I just want you to know you might have to.
Yeah. Could have saved everybody some time. We both know where this is going. This guy I know is really high on him. Kind of talked me into him.
That's fine. Tony loves talking about my narcissism when it comes to Chase Brown, but my narcissism is going to get me a pizza. That's all
I
I
think
know.
you're right. Zach Moss is not good.
Zach Moss is better than I think we're giving him credit for. I think like there's cases to be made for him. I don't think Zach Moss is Devin Singletary. Zach Moss I think is a better football player. The problem is I don't think he's as good as Chase Brown. My only concern with Chase Brown is I don't know if he can pass protect, and that's going to hurt him. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting. Basically, we're each going to get one of the rookies, I think.
Yeah. That's why I'm nominating him so we can wrap this up.
Yep. Oh yeah, no, that's what I was planning on doing. Um, yeah, I'm not going to even do what I would have done. I'm just going to take the one player next. It's going to be my guy, and no one can get him from me. so I'm not going to stress it. Who are you getting here? Rasheed Rice? Enjoy your Rasheed Rice, JB. How was JB's team? Let's look at these last teams here. I want to see how we're looking here. Did Seymour get his quarterback yet?
He did. Jordan Love.
Jordan Love for $1.
Good get.
Fuck yeah. That's how you do it. Well done.
Yeah.
I like how you built your team here.
I like this team
I'll be
a lot.
honest, I'm not as high on your receivers, but it kind of doesn't matter when because if Derrick Henry and Bijan Robinson are who I think they are, and David Montgomery should still be like a low end RB1 with Trey McBride and Jordan Love, that team fucks. I like it. I like it a lot. Adam, we got A.J. Brown, Travis Kelce, Michael Pittman, Josh Allen, James Cook, Tank Dell, Malik Neighbors, Alvin Kamara, Kenneth Walker, Hollywood Brown. Solid, man.
Solid team.
That's a strong-ass team.
Yeah.
JB's got Christian McCaffrey, CeeDee Lamb, Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson, George Pickens, Najee Harris, James Conner, Christian Kirk, Raheem Mostert, Jets defense, Chris Godwin, Rasheed Rice. I like those receivers, man. You know when I'm looking at those receivers, I'm looking at a guy. I'm like, this guy listens to the TH Fantasy podcast. That's what I'm seeing there. Evan here's got Kyron Williams, Mike Evans, Nico Collins, DJ Moore, Joe Mixon, Jalen Hurts, Aaron Jones. Okay, sorry. I'm making sure I'm not missing my guys getting nominated because that'll piss me off. Aaron Jones, Calvin Ridley, Zamir White, Kyle Pitts, Chase Brown for 13. Yeah. I've been saying, as usual, I love the FA teams. My team, yeah. I still think I won here. Jamar Chase, Garrett Wilson, Drake London, Anthony Richardson, Zay Flowers, Ramondre Stevenson, Jalen Warren, George Kittle, Deontay Johnson, J.K. Dobbins, Brian Robinson, Nick Chubb, and soon-to-be Trey Benson. So I want to point out something about George Kittle that I feel like people don't really appreciate. He doesn't ever seem to finish as a top 3 tight end, but he's consistently, the last few years, he's always tight end 4. And there's something to be said about always having the 4th best tight end because he has those big games. He's not going to get you every time, but you're never going to be worried about your slot with him.
Yeah. I think I like JB's team the best, especially considering he didn't choose to get McCaffrey for 74. I think he's got a scary team that I would hate to face in the regular season.
Yeah.
I also think I've kind of mastered
what is it? Whoop.
I also think I've kind of mastered the no big splashes, but there's everyone's solid team, and I might move on to practicing something else because I think I've got this down.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, no one's eyes are popping out of their head, but this is just up and down. It's really solid.
Can you go $1 more on Benson? God damn it! The reason I asked you to do that was because I was going. No, it's too late. I was going to go a lot harder at him, so I had no money left. So this thing would just wrap up.
Oh, I can do this.
It doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't. If a defense gets nominated, I will just. I
got it.
Go.
Oh yeah, I see what's going on. Yeah, you have to. I should have asked you who you were. Yeah, I should have coordinated. My bad.
No, that's not your fault.
I mean, I am producing the show where it happened, so everything's my fault, really, honestly.
Yeah. Ugh. That's cool though. My team kicks ass. I'm very happy with it. I really love going hard at the high-end wide receivers.
Considering we had 5 football absurdity guys in here, we all managed to make out. Hi, Perry. We all managed to make out with really solid teams.
That's because
even though we're at each other's throats.
But the problem is, it's because of the bots. I don't think it would have been that easy. That's why this data isn't as good as it could have been.
Yeah.
But we were able to go through some mechanical things. Like if you were looking at how, because I was telling you how I was attacking certain teams and making some of my choices. Yeah, we are a week away from, and the first farce ball of the season. Evan, of course, will not be there, nor will Eric, because they got their fantasy draft.
Yeah.
But what we will have going is the Going to Gambletown group for farce ball.
Nice.
We can make it a Going to Gambletown and a TH fantasy group if Shane wants to join us. Let's go full out. All right, come on. Just give me, a defense to nominate so I could just – whatever defense or kicker gets nominated next, I will go full bid. We can make this thing go faster.
Yeah.
JB, for the love of God, nominate a kicker or defense. Nominate the Bears defense. Let me go full homer here. What's this Jaden Reed bullshit? Oh, that's Perry. Okay. JB, come on. Give me a defense here. Let's get this draft over. Let's end it. Let's put ourselves out of our misery. Oh. Nominate the worst defense. I don't care. I'm taking them. I will kill their average value right now. JB's not paying attention. He's going AFK again. Jonathan Brooks. I should take Jonathan Brooks from you just to spite you. That was the other guy I was thinking of going for. I'm going to be nice to him. I'm going to let him keep Jonathan Brooks. Kansas City defense for $12. Let's fucking go. Boom. This should start going a lot faster now. Who's my kicker going to be? Did I just get kicked out of the draft?
I don't know.
I did. Ugh. Well, on the plus side, it shouldn't matter too much unless it comes right back to me, and it'll probably just auto-nominate a kicker for me. But with this app, who fucking knows, right?
I'm excited to see who it auto-noms for you. And it's, of course, making us wait the whole 30 seconds.
That's because Packer Backer needs to take his time to make a decision here, I think.
No, it's your nom.
Oh, it's giving me a chance to come back in.
It nominated Jake Elliott. Cool.
Okay. God damn it. I was going to nominate Jake Moody. Stupid app. I don't actually care.
Who did it nominate for you?
It did nominate Jake Elliott.
Oh.
You just said that, like, literally 30 seconds ago.
I don't know. That's why I'm like, the later it gets, the less my brain works. That's why it's so bad in that draft.
Yeah.
I mean, the women's national team kicked off at freaking 6 a.m. today. I've been up for 5 a.m. getting ready to watch that.
I woke up. I have not slept at all this week. I have had stomach pains. I slept till 3 p.m. today. I feel great. And also, I feel like this was a great draft. Guys, we're going to be back the same time tomorrow. Well, not this time tomorrow. We should be launching 5:36 p.m. tomorrow. And thank you all for joining us.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Are we offline or?
No, I'm just waiting until the whole thing goes. You want me to go off?
I was trying to end this thing because it's just nominating things. I just went through the teams. It's just kickers and shit, and most of these guys are bots.
Thanks, y'all.
Let's
for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.
Yep. Bye.